We have a great segment coming up right now. He's so humble and wonderful, and I mean that sincerely. I referenced earlier, J-Dog, we've done events up here in New Hampshire. Fahim Fazli, he was just in the movie Superman this summer. He's been in everything from some of the Iron Man series, American Sniper. I could go on, and he's just a wonderful person. But I want to start with a song. If you can bring down Fahim's mic a little bit, J-Dog. I want to start with a song, and he'll tell us the point of this. It was composed about him and for him recently on the Superman, working on the movie and the set for him and his story. And I shared in the first hour of serving with the United States Marines as a Hollywood actor. How many people do that? I referenced earlier Elvis Presley, Ted Williams, Yogi Berra, serving in the military when they were stars in sports and entertainment. But Fahim's from Afghanistan, fled the country when the Taliban came in and, all that stuff, and fled the country with his mom, lives out west. He got into acting, but he went back with the United States Marines downrange to ferret out terrorists in these villages because he knew the local dialect, the people, risked his own life for that. And recently, he's discovered he's got his own degree, but he's going to tell us in a moment of PTSD from serving, plus his own story in his life. I mean, he's had a real action-oriented life in real life, not just the movies. But listen to this song that's a great composer, and he'll tell us the name of the person composed.
That they put me in, tearing all the labels off my skin, believing in myself again, tattered and weary, still full of fire, chasing the wonder into the wild, no fences I can't climb, won't let the crack in the mirror, oh God, fear show.
The face of hope, and I think of Fahim Fazli, and I think that's very appropriate. Fahim joining us live. Thank you. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. Thank you for playing that song. That song changed my life. His name is Chris Roach. When he wrote that song, I had tears on my eyes. I was in the box as a PTSD for 59 years, and this man changed my life. Thank you for playing that. Thank you for sending this message around the world for veterans and PTSD. Thank you again for inviting me to your show.
What made you finally realize, Fahim, living this life in these movies and active, that you were dealing with your own amount of stuff as you were helping and seeing veterans? What made, of course, Clint Eastwood, American Sniper, it's all about that. It's all about that. You were in the movie. What made you finally realize you had your own degree of this?
When Chris Roach wrote this song, and I did an interview with Luke Up, the Geek of Steel podcast, my life changed, and I have my own battle of relationship. I have my own battle of finding jobs as an actor, get rejected, and come back from Afghanistan. I should have get help, because I will always fail as a relationship, because my partners, they have their own PTSD from their childhood. There's two wars going on. One war in Afghanistan going on between, I was there. In the war, we live here. We all come in with drama. We all come in with scar. But two drama get together. It's not going to work out. Then this song, Chris, changed my life. I listened to his word, what he wrote it for me. He did this study. What a great guy. He's in Nashville right now. Great singer. And he says, Fahim, I want to write a song because you have a lot of scars. You want to see yourself in the mirror. The mirror is still a crack, but you have to see, look up, have a hope. And the Superman, I was the face of hope, and he wrote that song. And I noticed I was denial for 59 years as a PTSD person, and I want to work on this with people. I wanted to introduce myself. I'm a man enough to stand up to fight this.
Well, I love you. I've had the blessing an honor of knowing you for years, Fahim. Fahim, I want to ask you a question. How many tours downrange do you know? Do you even remember how many tours did you do with the Marines in Afghanistan after 9/11? Do you know how many tours you did?
I did 3 tours in Afghanistan, 242 patrolling with General Mills, General Nicholson, 3-4 India Company with Marines. And I'm grateful what I did. The scarf wasn't coming from the war. The scarf was built when I was a child, when the Russian invaded Afghanistan, the communists. The communists, that scarf and build it up with this scarf and this war we have here with the battle of my relationship. And these people, I built it up, and I'm grateful what I did for this country. I'm not denying, and a lot of veterans, we have a lot of veterans, they come from the war, they have a scarf, they are inside the box, they're hiding. I want them to come out from the box, talk to people like Chris Roach wrote that song for me, Wake Me Up, Open My Eyes. And I said, wait a minute, I was denial, I was lying to myself. And I was very disappointed, continue until 59, and I promise you guys, I'm not going to continue with this scarf anymore. I want to continue. I want to look up and don't let myself down, and I want to support other PTSD guys and veterans as well.
Fahim Fazli, you can look up his movie credits joining us. I don't even know where he is right now. He's probably on a movie set. But Fahim, yes, you fled your native Afghanistan when the Russians came in, but you also went back after 9/11 to fight the war on terror, and of course now Afghanistan, the Taliban rule. Fahim, how hard was it for you to play? Now you've played good guys in movies like The Face of Hope and Superman, but before that, you were kind of the big bad guy in the movies, right? And you would kind of play this role. You looked intimidating. I've stood next to you as a brother. I've done events with you, and I've met you, and I love you. And you're a pretty darn good volleyball player on the beach. You're in shape, but you're not 6'6". But you would play this menacing figures in these movies. And what was that like, playing sort of the bad guy versus the good guy in Superman?
And Superman, first of all, I want to thank James Gunn, Superman, the director, give me the opportunity to break the ice because I was always playing terrorist. I was sick of it for a long time. And thanks, James Gunn, thanks to DC, and I'm come out. And it is kind of hard. I was in the box, like I say, I was in the box as denial. I mean, continue. And I'm very grateful to, I don't mind if I play terrorists because they hijack the religion. I want to introduce them how bad they are. And I'm very grateful, and Rock the Casbah and Superman, I'm playing good guy in the future. Hopefully I'm playing more good guys. But the song Chris Roach wrote that is wait a minute, I was denial. I was playing terrorists for a long time. I was look the mirror. I was always avoid the mirror. I couldn't stand up. In the video, if you see the movie, the song, I stand up front of the mirror. I stand up, the face of hope. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to continue to be a good guy. I did something for this country. I'm proud what I did. I'm paying my dues. And I'm not ashamed when I play terrorist, but I'm very grateful I work with James Gunn, the Superman, and with Chris Roach, and the Geek of His Steel podcast brought my life back to normal. And I'm hopefully work more on my character, on my personality, to send a great message to others. Do not lose hope. I know I play terrorist, now I'm playing good guy, and I just want to protect this beautiful country as a Marine as well, and I'm grateful. I'm very grateful what I do.
Now, Fahim, I just want to ask you, what's your message? Because what I have found in my years of advocating for veterans, recently I've discovered something. Veterans aren't very good at even recognizing they need anything from anyone. They're the ones that want to serve. It's in their nature. They're not really good at putting their hands up in the air saying, I'd love something here, and for support, maybe the word help. It's just, even the term caregiver for veterans is kind of condescending, But I want to reach out to the spouses, the loved ones of veterans, to say, look, if a veteran can be helped, I think of J-Dog when we did my 12-hour, Make 12 Hours Count last spring, and I think of the gentleman who was a Marine. He actually joined the Air Force later, 6 tours of duty, and now he's still in firefighting work. high adrenaline, didn't realize when he retired from the military that he was dealing with some degree of PTSD, but his wife did, and she got him to take a drive to the Manchester VA and talk with someone. He wouldn't have done that on his own. So my point is, Fahim, now that you've gotten there and opened up those closets that you've sealed inside you of seeing what you saw with the Marines in Afghanistan and your own life, what's your message to a veteran out there that it's okay?
My message is get out, get off the box you are, speak up, talk to others. And my message is for the government. We need help. We do need help. And please help our veterans. And my message is talk to like Chris Roach kind of type of people, write something about you, understand, wake you up. Like I say, I was asleep. I wasn't in the box for 59 years. And I speak up. I'm not ashamed on it. I lost a lot of relationships because of my PTSD, and I'm sure they have their own battle of childhood in this country. They've never been in a war, but our war was different. We saw dead body, we saw killing, shooting, this. Yeah, my message is get out from that box. Please do not keep yourself on that box. Look at yourself in the mirror, and you say, you can do it. You can do it. Of course, we need help. I got help by Chris, and my life changed, and I'm sure somebody's going to come in to help you guys. And please do not deny it. Please do not accept abuse, the spouse abuse or job abuse or anything. Get out and stand up for yourself. Proud to you're a veteran, proud what you did for this country, and never give up. Make it happen. Please do not give up, and speak up, and do not live in denial. Do not live in that dark box.
Well, Fahim, I'm going to play a little more of this song and let you go. What movie are you working on now? Sources tell me that you're filming and doing some stuff in India. Is that true?
Yes, I'm working with the King of India, Shah Rukh Khan. I'm going to India, and that was my dream to work in Bollywood industry, and my dream complete. And my dream complete. This song's about me. I want to shout out to Chris Roach and the Geek of Steel podcast. Look up, and they changed my life. And the veterans, don't give up. Don't give up, veterans. Love you guys, and thank you for your service.